anyways, Mom.
Huh?
We can probably run and get stuff tomorrow instead. It'd be any easier instead of, like...
I just...
Hey, what's up?
What do you know about Sable International?
Let's see. They're an international security firm, usually hired by governments to end revolutions. Or start them.
The last thing we need is a city full of trigger-happy mercenaries.
Whoa, social media's blowing up. They're setting up checkpoints around the city, doing random stop and frisks. This is crazy.
No, this is Norman Osborn feeling threatened.
Spider-Man, thank God. Demons have rigged explosives all over the building, but we can't get close.
Point me at him, officer. I'm here to help.
We've located the primary device. If you can disable it, it'll cough up an arming key. You can use that to locate and disable the secondary device.
Got it. Keep your men back. I'll radio when it's clear. Hey, does that thing get podcast? Okay, safe to disarm the primary device. Bomb triggers wired in series. Great. Disarmed.
Started. Hello everybody, welcome to Chillin' with Chillman. We're defusing bombs. Question guys, is it the red wire or the blue wire? I don't know. And that wasn't it apparently. Is that where it is?
Yeah, there's more.
Or
There it is. There.
there we go.
Spider-Man, we'll take it from here.
You got it, officer. Always ready to do my part.
Cool beans. Alrighty, and we got our numbers back on track because I keep forgetting to actually put the number of the video. So, this is issue number 11. And a reminder to everybody out there, these are the issues because it's like a comic book. It's issue. Zombies have rounds, and Fortnite has, I don't even know, but different things have different names, because why not?
Peter.
So if you're running this place while Mr. Lee's out of town, who's doing your old job?
Comic book. It's fucking
Me. But I could always use more
blazing
help.
fast PlayStation
You know
5
anyone?
with
Actually, I do.
ray
His
tracing.
name is Miles Morales.
Why does that sound familiar?
His father was being honored at City Hall.
Oh,
I talked to him at the funeral. He's a smart kid. He's just having a tough time.
I knew a boy like that once.
I remember it helped to stay busy. Might help him too. Here's his number.
Thanks. I'll give her a call.
Hey, you haven't heard from Mr. Lee, have you?
No, why?
Just curious. I'm gonna look
Excuse
around, see if there's
us.
anything else I can do
Do
to
we just
help
have
him.
a Stan
Oh,
Lee
you don't
reference
have
there?
to.
No, Mr. Lee
I know.
is actually
Okay.
Martin Lee, and he's a little suspicious. And if you have no comic book knowledge whatsoever,
I
even
should check
then,
out Lee's office.
you still know that Mr. Lee is the bad guy.
Okay.
It's been revealed.
But here's the thing, though.
Need
The
help with those
Stanley
veggies?
reference was way earlier in the game.
It was a little too early.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
I
was.
missed it then.
Yeah, it was when him and MJ meet up again after being broken up.
Oh.
Yeah, it's their first time like meeting together, and it's like,
Yeah, and Stanley is like the owner of the shop they met up at to eat.
Hanging in there.
Oh.
And
This office
Stanley's
is
like, I
locked.
always like
How do
seeing
I
you
get
two
in there?
together.
Oh.
it's nice to see you two back together again, or something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Oh.
No, he was like, I always like. Here, I'll just.
Yeah, right. We just look it up.
Maybe there's a vent somewhere.
Stan Lee in Spider-Man PlayStation 5.
Huh. Never seen that room before. Whoa, what the...
There you go.
High voltage line.
Just talked to Craig.
What needs this much
You
power?
remember he was sending. You don't even work for Heritage Arts. Who never said I did?
Mr. Lee's office.
Hi.
Oh.
Mary Jane Watson,
Accessible.
Daily Bugle.
I will call you back as soon as I can get that information.
You will not write a word
No,
of
I
what you
don't
saw.
know
For the
how
record,
it will be.
what do you know about the file those masked men stole?
Oh snap!
What about the long history of stolen goods Fisk has laundered at this auction house? Your editor.
Lee's
Hearing
office is the
for
other way.
attorney. Nix.
Play this. You've seen it already.
The last 6 months never happened.
That room I saw from the crawl space. It should be right on the other side of the shrine. Lee's parents. Looks like there's a keyhole in the frame. I thought Lee's parents abandoned him. Why build a shrine to the people who threw you away?
No idea, but I'm still glad he makes these fries.
Totally. Best dip city.
So, how's the grind with the Bugle?
This is the ghost story Lee's father
I
read
just
to
got
him.
an all caps text from
About
Robbie
a
about my
demon that
so-called
could only be
antics
mastered through
tonight.
balance.
So it looks like I'll be meeting with the legal team. Again.
As soon as he reads the article you're gonna write, guaranteed promotion.
So,
Only balance can master the demon's strength.
what's your take?
Just another night in the city. What's your take?
I feel like there's a bigger story there.
Lee did so much for New York. I can't believe he was hiding such darkness
Did you get
inside
that
him.
promotion?
No, but we're on the cusp of something really big.
You know Oscorp would hire you in a heartbeat, right? One phone call to hear.
Sure, but Dr. Octavius' work will help millions. I'm right where I want to be, right where I should be.
Sounds like it's more important than your other job.
Hmm.
I've never heard you talk like that before.
I can change in
He's
6
done
months.
it.
Oh, there's the key.
Bet this fits the lock in the portrait.
You know, just dinner between friends.
Friends. Is that what we are?
I mean, we could be, you know, if that's what you wanted.
It's so real looking.
There's a lot of
Yeah, right?
So real looking.
Yeah, sure, but is that so bad? I mean, baggage
Video
can
games didn't look
carry
like this
good
when I
things
was your
too, like
guys' age.
like money and keys, raspberry lip balm.
Do you
Whoa.
remember why we broke up?
This is a trick question, isn't it?
Saved by the siren.
Talk to you later.
Go.
Right here. This is what it is.
Love seeing you two together again.
Lee sounds
Always were
conflicted.
my favorites.
Almost like he didn't want to head down this path.
Aww. Oh, thank you for showing me that.
I like.
I grew
I
up
can't believe they made his face so accurately.
the
The shrine in
Peter
the photo
Parker
was
that I
missing
grew
the
up with
picture.
was one of the kids in The Sound of Music.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah.
Yo.
That's funny.
Looks like this note is for May.
I was watching a
Oh,
then and
wait,
now
hold-
type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, this is what they look like then, and this is what they look like now.
Lee
Hey,
really
so
did
look
care
at
about
this
May.
guy, Lee.
Hope this means she's out of danger.
He says that he still likes being the owner of Feast, which is the homeless relief program, but he's about to become the leader of this evil gang. Yeah.
Because he's been doing a lot of
That's
bad
what
stuff.
it says right here.
He literally wrote a letter to May, being Aunt May here.
Yeah, like
he wrote a letter
here.
he flat out says, "You hear stories about me being a terrorist and a murderer. These stories are true." He flat out says, "Yes, but I did these things, but I still believed in this." He says it was an honest expression of my heart. That's he says, when you help someone, you truly do help everyone. Please don't let my failings shake your belief. You are strong, May. Strong enough to tell a new story at Feast, one unburdened by my faults. That's really cool. Honestly, it gives you more depth to somebody instead of just, he's a bad guy because he's bad. I was reading the journal as you guys were talking, but in this journal, he flat out says, by achieving that end will mean I'm giving up on so much. Everything I've built here, all the good I've done, could be wiped out if my plan succeeds. My chance is finally here, yet still I hesitate. Should I turn
Didn't
back?
want to head down this path.
It just gives you more depth to a character instead of just he's bad, defeat him.
There's a Stan Lee
Some
memorial
kind of
in Morales.
Oh, I need to pay attention. I didn't. Does it rotate? I don't know.
Yeah. There you go. Up.
That seems right.
Do the other one.
Oh, I see.
No.
Go up.
Wait, what?
Go up.
Am I trying to make the yin and yang?
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense.
Do twisty on that middle one. No, the middle one.
Oh, all three dials turn?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
Hey, he said I said. Am I Peter Parker? This is truly the immersive experience.
What are you hiding, Lee?
See, he's saying what we're all thinking. You walk into a suspicious room and he says, "What are you hiding?" Yeah.
Creepy.
Rotate. You can keep tapping in one direction.
Oh.
And then flip the other way. When you do it, you lift it up and then go like this.
No.
No, not turn it sideways.
Well, it's just rotate. I didn't know you could multiple tap though. That's cool. I'm gonna use that
This
later.
is the folder MJ found at the auction house.
No,
you didn't listen to the thing. You have to.
No,
listen.
I know, but that looks like that's probably the most important thing.
It's not. You have to listen to that.
So you have to do all of them?
Yes.
Okay, well, as long as I didn't want to do the first thing and have it skip the rest of them on accident, you know what I mean?
No, you have to do all of it in the room.
This article is decades old.
One time I was
stuck
and I was like, what the fuck? Why isn't it letting me go to the next thing, right? Because I didn't look at this one thing on the table and spin it around.
With masks. Is it a Jungian thing? He needed to pretend to be someone else to let his darkest feelings out?
That was the
Pretended
exact
to be a demon.
thing.
See, this one, I can rotate.
Yeah.
The other one wouldn't let me.
Okay, now you do.
He's giving his powers to the others.
Now you get a sword. Ready?
Is it mine? Can I have it now?
Turn it.
Bioelectric induction. Compressed phase shift.
Oh, let me flip it. Yeah, I can rotate it. That's it.
Yeah, it's not dope.
Can Spider-Man start wielding a sword?
Yeah, no.
Petition?
No, I know, right? No. Spider-Man uses spider tech and that's it.
Well, it could be a spider sword.
This might help us figure out what Lee's planning next.
No, you take that shit. But
I can feel my power growing, feeding off my anger. Father would say I've lost the path of balance, that he could never understand. The only way to fight a monster is to become one.
So edgy.
You can listen to it again.
Can feel my power growing. Feeding off my anger.
No, wait, maybe not this one.
Fuck.
There's another one, though. That goes for hella long. It's funny.
Oh, pressure plate.
It's a burn room, wired to destroy evidence.
What?
The police had found this. Or May. Don't want to think of what could have happened.
But, like, it was hidden behind your safe door thing. Wasn't it supposed to be safe?
Yeah.
Okay, through the floor grate.
Just kicks it down. That's pretty cool.
Now, how do I get out of here?
Carefully. It looks like outside.
You're not supposed to see that, bro.
But it's exit the secret room. It looks like outside. So
No.
that's what I'm supposed to go, probably. Or is that not the exit?
There, look. You were just looking at it. In the other doors. There. That's it.
So that was just like an error in the graphics and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, here you go.
There's one single error. This game's shit, man. It looks like
no.
Cyberpunk.
Look
Oh
at
shit.
He knows.
I thought you were out of town.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Martin, you're back.
Get that.
Thank you.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
You must have heard about City Hall.
Yes. Tragic.
Peter was there. He was very lucky.
And an Osborne rally.
Look.
I didn't know you were a fan. Well, what matters is you are both safe.
Amen.
But the bombers are still out there. Who knows what they've planned next?
I don't think you or May have anything to worry about. As long as you stay away from places you're not supposed to be.
Oh.
Well,
He just looks
I should go.
dead in the eye.
When will you be back?
When my work
Was
is
that a
done.
yes or a no?
Sorry, what?
You want to split the Arizona that's on the door?
Sure.
Look.
He knows.
Wait!
Wait, I can't tell if it's a real life siren or like game sirens. What? Alrighty.
Captain Watanabe,
I finally got your evidence. Head to the Feast Center in Chinatown.
what am I going to find?
A nice lady named May Parker. And some really
Do you
weird
have the
stuff hidden
ability
in
to
Lee's
get it
office.
now?
I'm just
Listen,
letting you do all
he's
this
got
thing while
another
we
attack
listen to
plan.
the conversation.
Where? When?
Still working on that, but I think he's going to use something called Devil's
Die
Breath.
in the middle of
Sounds
the conversation.
destructive.
Oh.
It
What is
somehow
it?
can
A
perfectly
substance
get you
created by
back into
Osborn.
it, like
Probably a
seamlessly.
bioweapon of some kind.
You're
I
like,
have a
sorry, I
folder full of
lost you
info on
there.
it. I'm holding on to it
You
for
know,
now. I'll send
Go
copies as soon
for
as I
time.
can.
Okay,
I see
we'll
the
check his
light.
office.
Yes.
If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
MJ, hey. Just checking in.
Peter, hey, can I call you back?
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait, why are you whispering?
Just in the middle of something.
Oh,
How
God, you
about we
better.
catch up over dinner?
Oh, God
My
damn.
place?
Oh, sure. I'll even cook.
Here you go.
See ya.
Immediately
Wait,
gonna go
remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting
to
touch?
MJing.
I think I just saw it
You're
in
gonna
action.
go to MJing.
How?
Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me.
You're about to
Thing
go
is,
Some
and
perfectly
Join
nice
eyes.
people just tried
And I remembered Yuri telling me something similar about the guard who released
Gonna
Shaka.
go MJ for a little bit.
Working for Lee? It's all connected.
There's more,
MJ.
but I guess
like
we'll talk
Mike.
about it at dinner.
I know.
See ya.
I
Dinner.
gotta play helpless girl.
What should I cook?
You have to play helpless girl.
Nah, it's just like, I don't know, they don't find it as captivating.
You have to play helpless.
Alright, now we can check our skills.
Alright,
I have 3 points, I can do the thingy thing.
Yes. Alright. Okay.
I want to get more of these, though.
Yeah, those are the thing. Yeah.
Helping Howard. Howard the Duck?
Fake news.
Alright, let's...
So fake news, actually.
Oh, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Parker, exciting news. Come by the lab.
You know what's funny?
Like now?
This is my
Oh my
defining
God, bro.
moment. Can't wait to show you.
Cool.
All I have to tell you is,
I've got
like,
dinner
when we
plans.
play
Can
this
I come
game,
by
it's
later?
talking about
Dinner can wait. You need to see this.
there's
Peter.
going to be a virus that
Okay.
becomes a
See you right
pandemic
there.
and that you need to quarantine for.
Gee, that sounds
In this
familiar.
game.
Job again.
Yeah,
Yes, I can stop by.
swear to God.
Just for a minute.
And they explain how they made it and everything, and it's it almost sounds like what I've been saying to people about what I think
Missed another call from Doc.
COVID actually is.
I wanted to make sure you're still
COVID's
available.
not just any
I can't
normal
pay you
cold
yet,
flu
but I
that
pulled enough strings to keep
changed
the
a
wolves
little
from
bit.
the
Wait,
door
I've already
a
heard
bit
that.
longer. If we can get
Dude,
up
the
and
second
running,
wave of
I
COVID's
know
out
this
now,
version
yeah.
of the project will attract investment. Massive investment.
No, but
Stay ready.
Fingers triple crossed, Doc.
COVID,
I just got 2 calls
is
from
a-
Doc in the same...
Have you ever heard of viral therapy?
Isn't that what some shots they use is made with?
Viral therapy. What is viral therapy?
This is Naval Control. The boss wants a sit rep on the garrison in Chelsea. Demons firing on our position. Need backup.
You're my biggest fan. I can't let the demons kill him. Those Sable guys don't like me. So imagine how
You know
much I
how a
don't like you.
virus works, right? When it gets into your body,
Yeah.
it like pokes itself into your cell, squirts out DNA code that tells your cell to make more of the virus so they can, like, live. Alright? Well, it's able to trick the thing into doing what this new DNA is, right?
Right around like that.
Okay, so we've made a thing that lets us, like, tell it what to put into the DNA instead of the ability to just reproduce into new viruses. We tell it to inject specific code that we created into the DNA. And this DNA doesn't tell it to reproduce, it tells the cell to function in a different way than it would before.
Okay.
Yeah, and so the cell doesn't start creating new viruses or anything like that. It just tells it to do, like, let's say the DNA of this person, they have a genetic disease, right? Because their DNA is messed up, right? So they inject these viruses that have special DNA code encoded in them that has the proper DNA function. So then they inject it into the area where these cells would produce, like, red blood cells for a person with sickle cell disease, right? And now they inject it into the bone marrow, and now more cells are producing, for sure, good red blood cells because they've been infected with the virus that injected them with the proper code on how to make blood. So now it's making blood properly.
Oh wow.
Okay, so that's how viral therapy works, right? And super rich people can afford it, right?
Yeah, right.
Nobody like us can get that type of treatment because they have to be able to see. What we did was we found out. Okay, so viruses can attack bacteria, right? Not just us and our cells, but also bacteria to do the same thing. So they've developed a protein that allows their DNA to be checked for like code that's altered. right? And then this protein will cut just that part of the DNA out and put the DNA back together the way it's supposed to be, down to each pair.
Wow.
Okay, and they took this protein and they reprogrammed its master DNA copy that it reads from to like check
Black
the
Cat's been
DNA
here.
that the cells
She was
reading,
doing this
right?
in person the first time I
To
caught her.
have
Or did she catch
like
me?
the DNA code of the
can't just be
person,
some
right? But
elaborate
all of their
flirtation.
DNA,
Hasn't
their
she heard of
genetic
dating apps?
defects
She's up to
fixed.
something.
And then they release this DNA into the
Open.
system.
Oh Lord.
Heyo.
Hi. Hi, Charles.
And so.
Hi, Tim.
Hi. And so.
I'm just gonna leave my mom out of it.
I made him mad, remember?
Alright, well, this is just equally as much your room as it is mine, so.
It's okay. I don't have to insist that you sit.
I'm playing Spider-Man and I'm streaming, but we're.
But so what they did with this bacterium protein is they have made
Playing
it
with
so.
fire, Felicia. But I guess that's
So
how you roll.
a coronavirus has DNA has there's RNA in it, and you know RNA is half of a DNA. Well, there's viruses that have a whole DNA helix, like two sides, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes they're spun in the opposite direction as ours. So
Okay.
they spin in the opposite direction, right?
Okay.
And so there's multiple types of coronaviruses that have 4 full DNA helixes in it.
Wow.
And a virus only reads one side of the DNA to get an instruction from it instead of both.
Wow.
So now it has double the space to encode information from, right? And so the coronavirus could have been designed to be the opposite of that. It could have every genetic defect ever known to man put in it. And then also have one code of line that was dedicated to genetically multiplying itself by not having it attack our cells, but attack the bacterium that our body uses, that is our symbiosis with.
Stay away from the bat soup.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys, on that note, I'm gonna just call it here, because we can't hear dialogue anyways, so we're just gonna call it. Peace out, everybody.
I'm sorry.
What?